We've got a guest. We've got a guest on the line. Vasili Varipatis. He is Team Immunity's captain. Team Immunity is a PubG team. He's most recently competed in the Redbull Fight Championships, and his team won, which is awesome.
So good.
They're taking better than I did.
Yeah, you got a lot further than you.
Vasili, you there?
Yeah, hey guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, man.
Thank you so much for joining us. I don't know if you realise, but we did compete at PAX together.
You guys were there. Were you in the same team as us? Or?
I was there. I wasn't in your team.
Okay.
But I
Did he shoot you?
You could have killed me. I don't know. We didn't have our proper ID, so I don't know. You may have killed me. It's highly likely because you are one of the best, which is great. So congratulations on your win.
Yeah,
you must
awesome.
feel pretty happy about it.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're actually we're really happy. So we went down to the event. We came first place, obviously, which had a couple of perks that come along with it. So we won a nice cash prize. We get all the teammates get flown over to LA to go watch the PGC, so the PubG Global Championship. Just really happy to be my first time over there. So I'm really excited to go over and support the other Aussie teams that are there playing as well. So
that event is huge on its own. I mean, it's been flooding PubG, the game itself. So that must be awesome.
Yeah, definitely is. Definitely.
And how are the rest of the guys feeling?
Everyone's really excited. Yeah, we head over on the 21st, I believe. We're going over there, and we're staying for just over a week. So we'll be going to land in Oakland. I think we're going to Oakland is where the main event is. So we'll be able to see like San Francisco, and I wanted to check out like Yosemite National Park and some other places around the place. So
you got to do it. You got to. Hey man, how long have you been competing in eSports, and how has it changed since you started playing?
So I've been competing for probably around a year and a half. I think I started playing the game 2 years ago when it started. About a year and a half playing competitively. I've been travelled around the world for different things, like the PubG Nations Cup, which is like the World Cup event for Australia. I've been to Sweden, Thailand, and a lot of domestic events as well. And definitely can't complain. But in the short time I've been doing it for, but the scene's definitely changed a lot in the past 2 years. I didn't really know too much when I started actually about the scene, apart from like Dota 2, the big TI event. Have you guys heard of that one?
I know of Dota 2. I'm not too sure of that event, but
so that's like the multi-million-dollar tournament, so like 20 million plus, and they've had massive prizes from for a while, and they've usually been the leader. But actually, recently we've had a lot of other games which have been exploding in the scene. So like PubG, we've had a couple of events. PGC's a multi-million-dollar event. Fortnite's been blowing up as well with the Fortnite World Cup was another multi-million event. So definitely a lot of stuff happening at the moment, which is really good to see.
Man, living the dream though, getting to travel to play video games.
While playing video games.
Right?
Am I right?
Yeah, and making money doing it. Far out.
Yeah,
that's always good.
Well,
it's not the best money in the world, but yeah, it's definitely a really good experience, and I'm loving it a lot. So
that's awesome, man. What do you think it takes to play at your level?
There's probably a couple of different factors that come into it. Probably like your mechanical skill, like how well you aim, how good your character movement is. That's probably what you determine as like mechanical skill. Game knowledge, so like how your map knowledge, strategies, rotations, pushing and stuff like that also would be a factor in it. And time investment, like how much time you put into it.
Yeah.
We play usually 8 hours a day, so like normal gameplay, which is like the matchmaking. If you're just playing normally, that's the one you'll do. We have scrims, which are like competitive practice, and we also play our competitions on the side of that. So there's a lot of different avenues where we get our practice in. And teamwork is probably a big thing as well. Being able to work in a team effectively is probably one of the most underrated skills, I feel.
Yeah, totally. And I feel like that's why I suck at these games, because I don't put the time in. I get in, I get shot, and then I get out because I'm so demoralized.
I've been playing PUBG quite a bit this week. Haven't improved one bit.
Haven't improved. So you can play 8 hours a day, man.
No improvements. I better get up my 8 hours.
Yeah, there's a rookie numbers, man. We're going to pump those numbers up.
So do you have any tips for anyone thinking about taking on this sort of thing at your level a bit more competitively?
Like Jules.
I'm not.
Yeah. Well, this is directed at you, maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe it's but yeah, I guess there's a couple of things you can do just to improve your gameplay. if you're new to the game, I feel like a lot of players, it's actually what I did at the start too, which is like, grab a gun, hide in the corner of a house and wait for something to happen or something to unfold in front of you. But I could probably advise against that and say, you should hot drop, go in there. Every death is a lesson, as we always say, like try work out what went wrong, try and improve for next time, trial and error, just get yourself out there as much as you can. Use things like training mode and stuff like that. There's certain things you can do inside the game to help you increase your like aim potential, I guess. So use the guns you like and try the guns you're not comfortable with to try and get a bit better at those. And maybe just watch some competitive games online as well, and just see what the pros do and try and mimic it and see how you go.
Find your enemy's weaknesses.
Yeah.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses? Look, I've got a couple of strengths, a couple of weaknesses. But,
you don't have to list it. I was just for you.
We just want to know how we could beat you if we came across.
Just sneak up on me, mate. That'd be fine. Prone in the grass. Snakes always get you at the end, so it might be a slow strategy, but it tends to reap the rewards.
Vasili, thank you so much for your time tonight. Have an awesome time in the US with the rest of Team Immunity. Congratulations, and hopefully we can talk to you again soon.
Will do. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks,
dude.
All the best.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
All right, well, moving on.
Can't say that's going to be one thing for me. Playing PUBG competitively. Meso and I were playing the other night, and I reckon I was interrupted. Like, Dust had gone out, so I was it was me. The girls were asleep, right? I reckon I had to get up 4 times to get it. There's no chance I'm going to be competing competitively anytime soon.
Yeah, 8 hours a day.